Hmm. I don't really want this to be picking up my radio. I might have to move the radio. That's okay. Oh, we are running. This might be delicious. Okay. So, you know what? Let's, It doesn't let me, does it? So we'll move that over. I think, you see, I want to move some things around for this game. So, I want you to be able to read what I'm listening to, you know? I don't like it when you can't read all the things. Or let's just put it above this. It looks dreadful, but it'll do. It'll do. Well, maybe we'll move it over just a tiny bit. That's better. I like that better. Okay. So, hello. I do not remember, as usual, what the bloody flip I was doing. But we've got some errands we could do. We can get some of these. We'll get some nice cool stuff. I think actually, hang on a minute. Silent Hunter Heavy. I think that might be better than... I think that might be the one I want. Yeah, we've got the medium and I do want the heavy. So, I guess that's what we'll do. We're going to do a little bit of hunting. Do an errand. Right. How do I, how does everything work? How do I put my weapons away? I don't remember the controls. Or anything, to be honest. Shift for sprint. Classic. Crouch, C or slide. Ah, I see. Ah. No? Oh well. What am I doing here? How do I do the thing again? Is this... Is this a good person or a bad person? Hello?
I work hard and fight hard, and don't forget.
It's a little bit jaggy. Okay, one thing I suppose I should do is turn off my music. Here we go. I just really like it, okay. What are these things? Can I have this? Is this free? What does the map say? Return to the traders. I could do that. That flower. Oh, sure, let's just follow the path, eh? How do I, okay. Is it caps lock? Just walk. Yeah, cool. I'm good at that. Hello, anyway. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. And it's been ages since I played this. Or it feels like it. My memory is, squishy. Like mouldy old meat. What you gonna do then? This is apparently what happens when you have a child. A child who is due a nap in about 20 minutes. So we may end up having a bit of a break. Because the baby's being very, very contrary lately. And I need to get them to sleep. I need them to fucking sleep. And sometimes I'm the only one that they'll sleep for. Give me your loot. Get in my pocket. Right, let's go. Boom, 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 boom.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Ooh, what do we got over there?
I hear King Avad is too busy betting Oseram to break the rebellion in Sunfall.
Striders. Is it discovered though? I mean, I'm not very close to it. Medicinal. Okay. So, something I should probably do. I'll shuffle my keyboard back over. Because I'm going hunting. I might have to kill.
I know where I am.
Did that just... I feel like my mouse is weird, but I don't think it is. I think it's just in my head. Ancient Greece calls to you. Will you answer? The Acropolis. Mount Lysibetus? The Temple of Zeus. Imagine them. Not as the grimy ruins they are now, but the immaculate monuments they were back then. Holloway K is proud to present the Ancient Greece experience. A historically authentic holograph rendering of antiquity's greatest civilization. You know what, I need to turn off the monitor. I absolutely can't read this when it's echoing in my ear. So, if my audio goes funky, somebody's going to have to tell me. Okay, that should be it. That should be sorted. You should be able to hear me, and I can't hear me. Where were we? A historically authentic holographic rendering of antiquity's greatest civilization. Exert full autonomy over your ancient Athenian adventure. Stroll hand in hand with a loved one past the Parthenon. Parthenon? Perambulate with Socrates. Attend the premiere of a play by Aristophanes? Aristophanes? I've never seen that name before. The ancient world is yours to discover without leaving your hollow room. Contact us now to discuss rates. Oh god, imagine a future where your living room is referred to as your hollow room. Very odd. It could happen though. Could happen in my lifetime. That's a weird thought. I don't know what that was and I didn't like it. I didn't like that at all. What was that? Oh, it's those things. I know what those things are, and I do not like them. Stalkers. Aren't those things that can, like, disappear? There's no cover here. I hate it. Where's the long grass when you want it? There's no long grass. There's some. How do I change my do that again? Here we go. I wanna make some of these. Yeah. I remember how this works. Sort of, maybe, a little bit. Okay, so we found the cover. There. I think... Oh shit. It's a bit jaggy, it's weird, I don't really understand it. Just let's just make a bunch of these. Because I don't like this.
I'm turning back.
Right, we got one of them.
I thought they'd go on forever.
Surely there's more than one. I feel like there's definitely going to be more than one. And I hate it. Well, we'll see. You know what? Give me a gubbins, turkey. Yep, I hated that. So, where am I going now? That way. I feel like there's going to be more of those buggers. Oh, I don't like it. I just wanted to chill out and hunt robots. Didn't wanna play with spoops. No spoopy robots, please. But I do want better armor. Oh yeah, there are more around here, aren't there? I feel like I can hear these stealth boys, but can't see them. God, I hate this. The stealthy ones make me nervous. We've got a bellowback right there, which is what I'm after. But I don't want to hunt it so close to possible spooky boys. God, they're so big. Do we think I can get any closer? There's some cover down here. I wouldn't mind some more cover. Let's try and get around behind it and hope that it doesn't notice us. Okay. It's just as it turned around. Right, can we highlight its track? Oh, it comes right past here. Oh, I don't like that. No, no, no. Can we switch into a slightly further away bit of cover? That'd be nice. Right, let's have another look at this. So, yeah, the sack is weak against these pointy arrows, I believe. Yeah. Oh, maybe the first bit of cover was better. Yeah, I could probably get right here. And then I can shoot it as it's going along that bit of track. So I can shoot it from behind as it's going away from me, maybe. And hopefully it'll take a little while to turn around and set me on fire.
You're not gonna like this.
That's... None of them stealthy boys have come out by the looks of it. Okay. Is this my item? Is this what I want? No, this is a bloody goose. Wait, where did... What's this? Oh, so apparently some wildlife got caught in that explosion. Oh, right in a tree, I see. That's why I couldn't see it, because I'm just dumb. Okay, so we did not get what I wanted. Ow, my wrist. But we can keep doing a sneaky sneak. Weird pain in my wrist. Oh, it's so much nicer not being able to hear myself. I absolutely hate my voice. Now what have we got here? Bandit camp. Should we clear it? What do you think? Should we just have some wanton murder? No, I think we just go past it. We want the bellowbacks, not the bandits. Although it is quite fun to do a big old murder of some bandits, isn't it? And it does create new trading points. You know what, sure. Let's have a good look at it. Now I know there was a guard there. Let's sneak around a bit. Right, what have we got going on around here then? Nothing much. How many can we see from here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be more than 4. And then the weather's rolling in. I mean, it's gorgeous though. Look at that rain cloud rolling in. Just hang on. Just look at this game. Gosh. Bloody love the rain. It's my favourite kind of weather. And yeah, it looks good in this game too. Okay, let's continue sneaking around the perimeter. Just to get a good eyeball on it, you know. Right, okay. And what's out this way? Don't see nothing much. It seems like there is a guy on this shore. At least one. Is this a bit of a crashed plane? A plashed crane? We could take him out. But... Okay. Well, this doesn't look too hard. And to be honest, we're pretty badass. We can probably just kill them all even if they spot us. I just like trying to do it stealthy. I suppose this is why my partner likes games like Hitman. I find it repetitive and boring. But, I mean, I guess if you just played each bit once, it would have the same fun to it. Right. What have we got? There's loot. What's that big noise? Oh, another Bella back. We do need one of them hearts. I wonder if I could lure a Bella back right into their camp. That could be quite fun. Right, so we've got some lookouts. I could
More
probably
rain.
kill that one.
My boots will get damp. Calm.
Right, so there's definitely some sort of alarm system. There's a lot of them, eh? They don't know where I am. I like that. Come on. Flush yourselves out of hiding so I can shoot you. Come on, mates. Come and eat my tasty, tasty arrows. I made them out of bits of robots. Yeah, they're delicious. Okay, they've given up on me. I love it. My eyeball itches. Any more? More dudes? Oh, there's quite a lot more now. Now we know how many they've got. Not a great deal. S. Is it the 7 S's? I don't remember. Shape, shadow, silhouette, shine, sound. Oh, I'm doing bad.
I'm not here.
The thing keeps scaring me. I mean, I know it's bloody there, but...
Somebody needs a killing, and I'm gonna give it. I won't quit till I find you.
can breathe again.
I'm enjoying this. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, we've got a. Oh, what's this? An alarm. But there's nobody around.
She went that way.
Come on. Come out, come out. No? Do you not want to play? If I shoot this.
All right.
Oh, here they come. Oh no, they're going back. Oh, he's Skyrim right up this. God, that would be hilarious. Oh my god, I can! Oh. Oh no, stay up there, Aloy. Come on. Oh. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, there's not really many people around here. We could have gone in through the gate. I know. Let's mark this person so that we can shoot him a bit better. Maybe they're too far away to be damaged? Oh! Well, I can't get out again the way I ran in, but I can just fucking hide. Shoot them when they come to me. They're not coming to me.
They're still looking.
Yeah, I know they are. Wait.
They're giving up.
Are they really? Why?
She's taking the high ground.
Yeah, I have. Oh, I missed. God damn it. No. Right, where was I? Can I actually... Is that person close enough to shoot? Not really. Still, we've got a lot of money. Get ourselves a few more. Just die. Wait, what's that symbol? Oh, it's a campfire. What's left? Not sure that needs shooting anymore, it's just kind of satisfying. No. Where is everybody? Have I killed them all? Surely not. Maybe just the ones in range. You got mate? Shards? Lovely. Oh yeah, there's someone over there. There's some loot here. Those are some tasty looking melons. How wasteful. Yeah, so I can't use this until I've killed everybody, it seems. So yeah, let's do some more murdering.
There's people in those cages.
People? Cages? We'll free those. How many bandits have we got left? Just a few, huh? Missed. Ah, lovely. Lovely stuff. That was a bit too easy, really. I enjoyed it, though. Hello, Mr. Trader. What have you got? What can I sell you? How's my inventory? Quite full. This is why I did this. Trading, selling, trading and selling. Oh, I don't seem to have much that's just purely saleable junk. Oh no. Okay, let's sell this. Let's sell this. Hang on. Yeah, let's sell 100 of this. Because we probably don't need that many. Sell 100 of this. Again, probably don't need that many. Corruption glaze root. I am always finding this stuff. So yeah, let's sell a bunch of that too. And yeah, sure. What else? What else? What else? Basically, I'm thinking anything we've got like a whole heck ton of stacks of, let's just sell. Huh? Right, we've got like a few more spaces free now. I don't think there's much else I want to sell, is it? What about mods? How are we doing for mods? Should we sell some of these? Yeah, we'll sell that one. God, the radio is just like constantly advertising Valentine's stuff. My baby is overdue for their nap, so we might take a little break in a minute. You know, so I can get them to sleep. Sure, we'll sell that one. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. God, we're getting a bit rich, aren't we? Where is the, campfire?
I always knew the Nora would come to a bad end. It's what comes of letting women lead.
Don't know what that guy said, but I don't like
Fire
it.
cast a shadow on the mesa. The Oseram are newcomers.
Just a few more hours, then I can get a drink. Or 3.
May the sun light your way.
Okay. Yeah, I think, can I sit down? That'd be great. I think we're gonna take a little break. Let's just pretend that we're sitting down. Hang on. Can we do that? I mean, I think that's the closest we can come. Sure. Yeah, I will be right back. Well, I mean, I'll actually be in here, but my mic will be muted because I may have to sing lullabies to my baby. So yeah, I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Shall I leave you with some music? I think I shall. You've got to wait for it to open though. The music. So yeah, we'll have a little comfort break, put my baby to sleep, and then we'll come back. We'll be a bit quieter because the baby will be sleeping. And then we'll get on with the errands that we were doing, which is hunting that Bella back. Just a nice bit of chill errand hunting. And like, I know we could be doing the main storyline, but I like doing all the side quests, and I don't want to put too many spoilers on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to play this little album that I'm absolutely obsessed with again. Because I love it, and you should love it too. Now you can do what you want. I'll be back. See you soon. Bye.
Sun and shadow. It's a Nora.
Blood spilled in the sun ring.
Bright day for getting things done.
The fear in the city is gone. That's Sun King Avad's doing, making up for his tyrant father.
No room.
And the peace be everlasting.
Move along now. Keep the upper hand. Might need that. attacked by machines.
I don't like our chances. You want to tell Warden Geneva we back down? Let's take our chances.
Gotta find out what caused this. Hot as a forest fire.
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgron concealed the parts on his person, no doubt.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really.
Has my
Another
audio been
tribe?
muted the whole time I've been back?
Reavers, from the south.
I'm a dum-dum.
Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough.
Huh.
And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Okay.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation, we've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Duran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power
Hopefully
of
the
change.
baby stays asleep.
Sure enough,
but
some did change.
you never
Shed
know.
their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same
I'm
once.
gonna buff my
That's why
my
the Sun
volume.
King gave
Hang
me
on.
command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Mm,
So you want
yeah,
these
I'll
prisoners
find them.
brought back?
Sure, why not?
No, I want them put in the earth.
Oh, you want them killed?
I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now
Sure,
they
okay.
face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you,
Bounty, you
I
say?
need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
Okay. So we came to deal with some quests, and instead we've found some quests. Which is fine, I suppose. Is there a merchant back here? Yes, there
Sure as the
is.
sun's rising.
No. I don't think I actually have anything for you. I am quite full though. Why am I always full? Let's sell 14 of these. It says it's rare, but we've got bloody loads of them. What else? Sure, let's sell some of these. We've got a bunch of those. Watchers aren't hard to kill.
Off courting that noble girl.
Okay, back to work. And hopefully the dead baby will stay asleep. They've been waking up every now and then and coughing. Advantage. All of them stealthy about this. Okay, let's go to the Vantage. Just for fun. So yeah, for anyone new to the stream, all of my music is from themusicarchive.org. It's all CC free. And is it up there? Do I need to get up there? How do I get up there? And yeah, it's all CC free. It's all lovely. Just Skyrim my way up. Look. That's... How do I get up there? How far around do I have to go? Come on, Aloy, surely you can climb up these bloody plants. Am I not meant to go this way? No, there's got to be another way up, huh? Something... There's usually something a little bit more obvious. And I'm just being dumb. I can see that, but how do I get to it? Oh, I went round the wrong side. Here we go. Oh, the sun. The sun in this game is... Oh, that was slightly spooky. Can you imagine being able to climb like this? That would be amazing. Right, can we, oh god, I hate these things. Okay, cool. Occasionally I just jump clean off.
Every vantage a story.
Yeah, but I want the loot first. Loot. Sure. B. What about it? I'm not sure I understand what I'm looking at here. That this was once a barren place?
A pocket shitstorm tore day 7. I was 3 months out of rehab when we went camping out here. Wyatt went to sleep early, so it was just the 2 of us when we stayed up and watched the Perseids. After, as we talked about the stars and space tech, I suddenly knew what I wanted to do with my life.
Cool. There's a lot of bleh for somebody that is scared of heights in this game. Heckin' lot of bleh. Right, I think we go back to those dudes. Or do you think we should do a different quest? Oh, who am I kidding? Nobody watches these streams. And if they do, they don't have opinions. It's cool though. I'm playing for me. Any fresh bellowbacks? I don't think there are. I think we're gonna have to choose a different quest for now. Let's see, I really want... Unless there's somewhere else. Do we know of any other bellowback sites? I think we do. I don't see any on the map, but there are other spots, I'm certain. Like, I feel like there was one up here. I swear there was one up here. Oh yeah, what's this metal flower business? Ah, let's go for it. Back to the planks. Do we hear any stomp stomp? Do we see any stomp stomp? No. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going until we find some. And hope that we don't wake the baby. Better backs, please. No?
Joshua Errant. People command your nation stays over this. We followed that with Gavin Greenaway acting bright with festival chorus in the Londons. Into the Fallen, leaving Private Ryan by John Williams. And that soundtrack is at number 185, one of 9 inch. That's to get them Hall of Fame, the highest. And voting is still this year's top 3.
Is that one? I think that is one. Let's have a little sneaky. That is one. I guess there are 2 actually. Oh no, it's got long legs. They do often seem to have long leg pals, don't they? Let's make some arrows.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Lovely stuff. Lovely. Oh, pup. What did we get? A good weave. Well, definitely don't want a bad weave.
Oh, mine now.
Yes, we got it. We got the object we were after. Right, let's have a little hide. What other errands have we got? So we can now get our cool armor. Not really interested in the lodge stuff. We've done that. So, okay. Let's head over here. We've got unlimited fast travel. I always forget. Literally always. It's like the last thing on my mind at all times. But we can do it, we can do it. So, because I'm basically whispering, I'm right next to the mic, and I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to put monitor back on. Hang on, just to check that I haven't fucked my audio. Okay. Right. Oh no, you can hear me breathing now. That's unfortunate. You don't want to hear an asthmatic breathing. Well, I don't. Right. Well, what was the reason I stopped here? This. Let's try and find this metal flower. Oh, it's up there, is it? Now, how do we get up? No, no, you can hear the radio. I don't want that. Hush, radio. Hush.
You're alert.
Ah! Oh, there's one behind me. I should be paying more attention. But instead, I'm doing a big distract. And I don't care. How do I get up there? I must know. Wait, what is that? They're a bit more worrying. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Where do we go for here? Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Oh, what a beautiful place to climb up to. Look at that. Fuck. This game really is gorgeous. It's glorious, I love it. I do dislike that you can hear the radio. But what you gonna do? What have you got? Oh, special modification. Sure. I've got loads of cash. I'll have that. Hey Google, turn it down. There, it's a bit quieter now. Hopefully you won't be able to hear it. It's classic FM. It helps the baby sleep. It doesn't usually involve people singing. You know, it's classical music. It's not a great deal of verbal. Sell that. Okay. But what we're after, my dear lady, is a flower. So we're going to continue around here. It. I don't know what they do. Oh, I can trade sets of them. I see. Okay. Well, we've done that. Let's get rid of that marker. And we want to go here. I mean, I'd love to walk because the game's beautiful, but then we'd hardly ever get anything done. So we are, well, we went down 250 followers, which was lovely, because it was a nice round number, super round, and now we are up to 154, which is less round, but it's still nice. Lovely to welcome you all.
Scroungers, bring us your medal. Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
Hang on a minute.
I wouldn't say
It is those two.
I don't
Yeah.
complain about your
Where are
counting,
they?
other
Hey.
than it takes too long.
I wouldn't have to check it twice if you'd stop droning in my ear.
Do I have both your parts?
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Oh, I love this little old married
Of
couple.
course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay. The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
Just kiss already,
This wouldn't
dudes.
be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
Cute.
I do.
Oh, I love them. Beautiful. Right. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go. Let's just... Let's do the fast travel. Baby stirred. Shh. Let's not wake the baby. Okay.
There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Right. Where is this person?
Teach the Karjan nothing else. Steal the my soul. We'll teach him how to hold it.
I do like the wayfinding in this. It's pretty good. Like, you know, it actually sort of breadcrumbs you. Which, you know, a lot of games still don't really do very well.
So you've come back
It
to the
requires a
temple.
bit more work, I
I
suppose.
was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me.
Green,
Besides, your
please.
temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
So nice. Love him. Cute too. Oh, what you can see under all them. Okay, what's next? Let's look at our errands. This one. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Sure, let's do that while we're here.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
I seem to remember that dude from before. Yeah, we did a quest for him, didn't we? Right, let's do what we intended to do. God, I love fast travel. You have to remember I'm quite old. Well, not that old. I'm 35. I've been playing video games since I was 2. And, fast travel is one of the best things that was ever added to video games. Honest. And, you know, journals. Like, not having to keep... Oh, geez. We have to go quite far. Not having to keep an actual literal notebook to remind you what you're doing in video games is so nice. Like when you go back to play an old game that you used to play as a kid now, or when I do, and it hasn't got a journal, I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't have the memory for this. I'm too easily sidetracked. I mean, that used to be... I think that's why I like doing all the little side quests, as well as the main quest, because it used to be more of an achievement, because you had to keep notes of it all on actual paper, with an actual writing implement, because there was no record in the game. And you had to walk everywhere, slowly, screen by screen. So it felt like a real achievement when you completed a game. Also, it makes them last longer. And sure, games when I was like 15 weren't as beautiful as they are now. 20 years ago, graphics just weren't there. But they were beautiful in their own way. When games had no save states and you only had one shot to get things right. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that anymore. I just don't have the energy for it. That was the thing about roguelikes, and Rogue itself. They just had to start over. But if they did it right, like Rogue did, and hence why games called roguelikes work, is you still felt like you wanted to keep playing. You didn't feel like you'd lost loads of progress.
You really are lost.
Whereas like a game like this, I don't think I'd play it again if death meant I'd lost everything. Like I wouldn't want to have to talk to everybody again. Yeah, give me this. Can I have that? Thank you. Yes. Beautiful. What else have you got? Do I even have a sling? I don't think I do. Oh, a new bow. A sawtooth heart. Oh, crystal braiding. Yeah, sure. Let's buy that. I do like my penetration arrows. Oh wait, hang on a fucking minute. My penetration arrows, 120, 300. 240, 120. So these pierce more but don't break as much armour. Then you've got these purple ones that break loads of armour. Not as good handling. It's slow. We could speed that up with mods, couldn't we? Long range, it says. Sure. We've got the parts. Why not? Can I have Let's mess around a bit. You. No, that's not what I want to do. Modifications. Can I? How do I modify it? Crafting. Yes. Okay. Right, you. What have we got? In fact, I think let's modify the bow first. Right, we want to get better handling. Because that makes it faster, I think. There we go. Yeah, let's add that. And then that one. 2652, 174, 487. That's better. Okay, now I'll modify this. So, yeah, let's bang one of each in. Uh-oh. Baby's woken up. They slept a while. Here we go. I do want extra stealth. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with my baby. When you were a kid and then you level one off the arm but never knew what the end level even looked like. Yes. Childhood video games. Oh, that was your nut. Look, it's Baba. Love you, beans. Have a nice day with Baba. Go take some more comfort again. And under the belt. He's amazing. What we're doing, right? Things that you carry. Do a bit of the head up. Yeah. Okay. Let's modify this. Oh, I don't know what I want in it. What do we want in it? Yeah, sometimes that happens unexpectedly. Sure, why not? We can change it again later, right? What have we got in this? Oh yeah, love my new outfit. I don't care for the tutorial. Right. Are there any other quests that we've done and can hand in? Looks like there are. I don't want this track. Let's do this. And then I think we'll stop. Oh, it's in a new area. Fantastic. Let's fucking go and try not to die.
Brutality. I'll give him that.
Can we just... Oh no, not this. Let's actually just go backwards. Yes. Okay, let's do a big save. And let's fucking go for it. Can I jump over this dude's head? God, imagine being able to jump like that. Once upon a time I could do all kinds of things. I could never jump like that. It's just unrealistic. No, I guess some people can jump big jumps. Well, the baby's asleep now, so that's good. Oh yeah. I don't have to lean too close to the mic. I don't have to talk so quiet. That's nice. Let's adjust it slightly. There we go. Cool.
Must be close to a signal.
Surely there's another bugger hiding out here. Do they come in threes? I feel like they come in fours. Never mind. We'll soon find out. Give me your gubbins. What have you got? Let's continue sprinting wildly like idiots. How do I heal again? Nice. Don't really fancy fighting a whole herd of those things. What was that?
I'm picking up another signal.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure am. Oh, it's this. Nice.
The signal's coming from that tallnet.
Do we put? No, let's do what we're supposed to be doing. We can do the tall neck next time. I'm enjoying just sprinting around like an idiot there. Oh wait. Yeah, I'll take you.
Never know when I might need these.
Trampler. I don't know if I know much about those. Hang on, is the game playing music? No, not really. Trust the dust to come in now. Want to get up there, kinda.
Going down fast.
Cultists, huh?
This has to be where they're holding Olin's family.
Yeah, that looks like it's probably them. Let's wait for the storm to clear. And talk to Olin while we wait for it to clear. Perfect. Hey, dude.
Daybreak. Yesterday's gone.
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Oh,
I sure am.
your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're being held close by?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you.
Nah, I've already seen it, mate.
Nestled against the spurflints. Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
Aloy, down behind this rock.
So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet...
It's almost over. You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
You think if I had a head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
Fair point.
We could storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge above.
I'd say above.
Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
Thick.
How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored.
Aye.
Bowmen watching from the ridges.
What were there, like
But there's
8?
no space for their machine demons.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you let me.
Sure.
Let's go.
You have my steel.
Okay. We're gonna go back round. We're gonna get terrifyingly close to these dudes. Right, God, look at this game. Yep, fucking hate them. Shh. I'm not here. Right. Don't see us. Probably. Oh fuck. I think we're gonna have the sun in our eyes. Can I get up any higher? I'd like to get right to the top. Here we go. We don't want the sun in our eyes, so we need an angle where we're looking down. I think this might be the one. reach everyone here, though. Reach most of them. For example, let's just go for it.
Quietly.
Look up, she's on the move!
Should have brought a cart.
No, I don't want that. No, fuck off. An entrance to the cellar.
Bolted, but I've got the key. They must be in here.
Feels a bit too easy, but let's go for it. The game wouldn't do us dirty, would it?
Oh, my wife, my child. Aloy, I owe you 3 debts deep.
Oh.
Thank the sun. You found us.
I found someone who had the courage I hoped for in myself. It's she who deserves your gratitude. I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain.
Hi, Lorenzo.
And others
How are
paid
you?
the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Hedis and his demons.
I
am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dysa like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
I can't help it, Lorenzo. I like to give people second chances. I do it in real life too. Up to a certain point. Is this an immortal board? Apparently so. Ooh. That dude's got something blue and shiny. Give me your shinies! Slag shine glass. Okay. What do we got left to do? I think we should probably stop soon. We could try for that tall neck. Let's, oh, we're... Yeah, let's skip over here. My inventory. Yeah, hang on. Let's just do a save. What do you want to see? Hmm? Oh yeah, I've got so many of these to open. I need to sell some shit. My time. Oh, I've played quite a bit. I like doing the side quests. Here you go. I just like exploring and killing shit. Should we do the tall neck? Yeah, fuck it. I really want to play the new version of this, but it doesn't seem to be on PC. Or at least it's not on Steam. Oh dear.
Another signal.
Yes. Oh, look at that flock of birds. Gorgeous. Right, let's go for it.
I must be closing in on the signal. I just need to get on the tall neck's head.
Yeah, I reckon we go up there. Oh, it's walking through water. 200 hours. Jeez. Yeah, they said that about this though, didn't they? They said it'd be PlayStation only. And it ain't.
You're going down.
Hey, look at me. Thanks. Sploosh. What do we got here? A dead fish. Can we, please? Huh. Yeah, I swear they said Horizon Zero Dawn would be PlayStation only. Oh, we've got some of our pals.
This
Oh,
should be
how
a
I
good
hate
spot
them.
for jumping onto the tall neck.
I know. Oh, there's a good few of them here, isn't there? Should have checked. No, it's just close. It's not going to come in. I hate this bit.
climb up to its head.
Ugh. I'm scared of heights. Oh god, this game is hell. Oh, I feel sick. Ugh. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Oh, that's better. No, 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 no. Don't look up. Okay. Could we, oh, I hate this. Do you think we could...
Deal with them quickly.
Hehe. Can't get me up here, bitch. Childish, but I love it. They can't get me up here, right? Come on. That's what I want. Oh hey, I could try out my new sling. Hang on. Let's try these ones. Not sure how I feel about it. Should we try our new bow? Ah, that's what I want. Supposedly, it's got a longer range, which I'm definitely into. Oh, it does. Oh, I should have got this ages ago. Got a bit more drop on it though. Yeah, run away, you fucks. They're not really running away, are they? Wait, was that a person? Oh, all right.
Now they're hunting me.
Here they are. Where'd you go? Come and play. Any good loot?
Can't carry more.
What do you mean I can't? So much junk. Sure. We got fucking loads of those. Yeah, that'll do. I should really sod off and cook for my family. Where'd you go? We've done that, but it's supposed to be a metal flower. Let's go back over there. Maybe we'll meet our friend. Ouch. Hey. I bet this water's lovely and warm. I live by the sea, right next to the sea, so it never snows, because the sea keeps it too warm. Or if it does, it doesn't settle. One year it was cold enough that it settled on the sand, which looked real nice. But, the sea here is cold. Quite cold. How do I get up there?
I probably needed the wash.
Yeah, you did. Ooh, loot. Now, how exactly is there a flower here that isn't here? Is it underwater? Is it in a cave? Do I need this? Yeah. Get off. No, no. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh jeez. I'm gonna bomb. just do the thing. Oh, it's not so bad at night. How do I get this flower? Get up there. Any hints or tips? I'm here. I want it. How do I get it? There's got to be a little cave or something, right? Something I'm just not seeing. What is that? Come on, get out of the water, Aloy. Maybe it's not really there. Well, that's got to be the end of the stream, I'm afraid. We should have finished 45 minutes ago. But I got carried away with that flower. So, I'm going to go cook for my partner and my baby. And do yet more boring adult chores. Instead of playing video games, which I'd much rather do. But yeah. I think the audio's alright. have to do a bit more of a test at some point. But yeah, that's us. Let's do a couple of saves. As you do. And that's it. That's the end. We're done. It was lovely to play games with you. Yeah, haven't played that for a while. Be good, drink enough water, take your meds, you know, all the things. Love, love, bye.